Fingers on the bulldoze there, applying himself with some side resistance. Mid lane charge.
Gets connected on two. Ramses comes in, gets off the Phantasm. It's going to be the first wall of replica of the game with the vacuum onto GPK. But they will just happily try and destroy these. Boxi finds the ultimate onto GPK, but he still gets Avalanche there. They really want the SF, but they're still not able to find him. Matu puts him in the bubble, and that finally will lead into the kill on the SF. VP did their utmost best to try and stop that from happening, but it just wasn't good enough. And now they're going to dive onto Yamich as well behind the tier 1 tower. He ends up losing his life. Boxi gets some spiders out, a few hits with the spawn spiraling to just distract, and he's gone. He's fine. Maybe look at Ramses. Ramses is being charged into, but look at yamich with the impale preventing any approach into Ramses. Ramses was thinking about coming back for the haste Druid, but decides that his life is more important, but he might still end up dead. Xakoda forced to swap him back into the mid lane just to create more space for the CK, and will commit his own life in the process. While top lane, GPK, he's in danger here. Matu doesn't have the bubble, but they do have the vision. Xakoda is charging in, but check out Ramses! Look at the damage off the Faceless, where they're killing him just at the very end of the monster balance duration. GPK, the rules will end up dead. Boxi inside. Right on, I think, where we had the Faceless Void playing into SF and CK. I think that was exactly what Vici played. And in that game, they didn't have a Crimson Guard buy, and I think we spoke about it, like the lack of Crimson Guard or any kind of way to mitigate this damage makes the game much harder. But this time they have it available already, as yamich dives inside the river, right next to Ramses, and Ramses doesn't actually have much allies nearby him. Xakoda does have access to the swap, but they have ways to chase him. As GPK though comes in, able to get the kill onto the Spirit Breaker. Matu forced to run away from the bubble, given that the Requiem was going to fear him out. But now as he jumps onto the high ground, how's the rest of this fight going to pan out? Wall dropped down by Zaya. They get the Avalanche toss coming in from Mike. Two heroes connected onto, and the wall illusions will help.
Crimson Guard. Zaya is finishing I think he finished up the Vlads as well on the courier, so he's going to be the better Broodmother now at this point.
Where did he get all this farm? What's happening?
Farming kills, Iron Shells, 11 assists, and they just keep getting kills.
Yeah, but that's not Xakoda. But with this buyback, no Requiem, no Phantasm, and yeah, like you say, there's Roach on the card for him. Very easy to take.
Matu's game was really shut down, and if Faceless Void has good farm in this game, which he does now, with the backup from his team and the items they have, as hold that for now.
Xakoda charges yamich, and they're trying to reinitiate a fight after picking up the Aegis. Boxi might die from this though, but able to come back up, huge amounts of heal, and now they want to be on the chase, finding VP. They get the catch onto yamich first and foremost for the side of Team Liquid.
Yeah, so VP really need to take a breather and try to come back in this game, because what's happening right now hasn't favored them in a long time. As Liquid, they're not giving you this time to breathe. They're smoking up and they're eyeing Ramses mid.
Ramses gets jumped on. He was about to finish the BKB. Fortunately, Xakoda does save his life. It only gets harder as well now, given that we've gotten the BKB out of Matu. Mike is building his own one as well. BKB, with the Aegis still for another 2 minutes, is very dangerous. VP do not want to fight, and Team Liquid recognize they don't want to fight, but we do. They now smoke up. GPK, does he have Xakoda nearby? He does, but yamich won't be so lucky. He already ended up with a death onto him. Ramses goes in with the ultimate, and there's the bubble. Xakoda will get the swap out, but they have the vision onto GPK, as they're coming in with Boxi as well. In the meantime, though, Ramses turning things around onto Zai, and with these illusions, able to kill him. GPK dies near the tier 2 tower though, so they've gotten the primary target, but we'll see if Ramses can try and clean this one up. Boxi fairly low on HP, gets off the ultimate though with the nether strike onto the CK, dragging the rest of VP further away from his own squad. Doesn't want them to play down here on the south, but now Mike jumps in on the north. Avalanche top onto Ramses. Not enough damage to really threaten him just yet, but Matu's delivering that damage. Matu
BKBs run out. It's very hard for them to fight, so VP need to look for like a clutch swap and fast fights with soon the Blink Dagger on Nyx Assassin. They're looking for a play right now. Xakoda is down.
It's actually a pretty big deal, but no, they don't get off the chain disabled. So he gets off his BKB, and now here's the back wall. Xakoda pulled back into it. He's the first casualty of this fight. Ramses will be able to kill Zai though, but Boxi coming in for some revenge. Nether strike onto GPK. He's not allowed to escape the fight, so he's dead as well. Mike on another streak. Ramses at least gets the spider, as Ramses surrounded by the Void and the Spirit Breaker. And they've broken his life, his own spirit. They get the kill. Mike, no avalanche. He gets the toss at the very last second. DM not allowed to escape this fight. The question is, can they kill him? They've tried so many times in the past. He's gotten 0 deaths, but Matu finally makes it.